3 Count Thursday is sponsored by Arena Eats. Log on to the website arenaeats.app, that's arenaeats.app, for the ultimate fan experience. At your favorite sports venue, Arena Eats mobile app, pre-order, express pickup, and in-seat delivery. How do you place your order? Another week, another pay-per-view. It seems we've kind of been going somewhat rapid succession on these, and we talked about the WWE Network, of course, today launching officially on the Peacock streaming service. This will be the last pay-per-view that is on the WWE Network as we know it in the U.S., but it will be on both. It is Fastlane is this Sunday night on the WWE Network and Peacock from the thank you from the WWE Thunderdome. 5 matches as of now. I don't necessarily expect anything to get added tomorrow on SmackDown. Yes, Matt.
Has Peacock won any awards yet?
Not that I'm aware of. I think Tim might be looking up that right now. But as far as I know, it is not the award-winning Peacock as of yet. I mean, it's still relatively young. I mean, it only launched last year, so there are some time. I will have to omit that. I will have to admit that from my posts, of course. Yes, the award-winning WWE Network. But 5 matches on the card as of right now. And I mean, I know Ryan's hibernating from our show and getting ready, but I sure hope that alarm clock goes off before 7 p.m. Eastern time this Sunday, because if he misses Fastlane,
maybe
that's going to be hard to recover from for good old Ryan.
To be tied.
He's certainly
2021 will just be already a now for Ryan. He doesn't get to Fastlane.
No doubt. All right, so let's start with it. We will start at the bottom on the Wikipedia card. We have an intergender match: Alexa Bliss versus Randy Orton. I have Alexa winning because I do think that the reincarnated corpse, or the next version of Bray Wyatt / The Fiend, will return for this match. During this match, I'm curious to see how this is done, because I don't think it's going to be a traditional wrestling match. I think we're going to see some of the different elements that we've seen played into the Fiend and Alexa and Randy Orton's feud as it goes. I think we're going to see a lot of those things incorporated in this match. But I have Alexa Bliss winning this one. Tim.
Alexa Bliss better win.
I agree.
Because it just WWE has a tall task in front of them, doing something that we thought they'd never do with intergender wrestling. But Randy Orton has been the one person in the WWE that they've kind of trusted to do things with females for 10 years plus now.
Yeah.
Think of everybody he's RKO'd. Think of everybody he's gotten involved with. Like, Randy Orton's that dude. So I think this goes Alexa Bliss's way, and I think you're right about The Fiend too.
Just do it!
Intern Mark.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Alexa Bliss. I think we'll see the return of The Fiend. And, yeah.
Oh, hi, Mark.
So let's do it. Hi, boys.
I saw at 90s WWE on Twitter just tweeted, "Sex is great, but have you ever heard Stone Cold Steve Austin's theme music hit when you weren't expecting it?" Matt, Alexa Bliss, Randy Orton.
Yeah, we'll make it a clean sweep. I think Alexa gets the win because of the return of The Fiend or Bray or some incarnation of such, but doesn't make sense to have Randy just win this.
Definitely.
Throw up black stuff again, though.
I haven't seen if Papa Shango is going to be part of the show this Sunday or not. I mean, one would certainly hope. I mean, that's been kind of a nice added touch to all of this. Devin has Bliss winning this one. William says rising out of the ashes, the new Fiend. Then we go to the singles match, Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus. Absolutely zero reason why the guy who's going to be facing the WWE champion at WrestleMania should lose. So Drew McIntyre wins here. Matt.
Yeah, I would never pick Sheamus to win a match anyway, but for all the reasons you just stated, it doesn't make sense for him to win.
Way out of line.
But we'll set the over under at 6 for the amount of cultural references they make to Ireland/Scotland.
And what a perfect week for it too. I mean, coming right off St. Patty's Day. I mean, just it's the perfect timing for all of the warriors, the Scottish warrior, the Celtic warrior,
Golden State Warriors.
Maybe they'll announce the Warrior Award during this matchup. Intern Mark.
Well, here's an interesting fact, and maybe you guys knew this. Paddy, Paddy, is the shortened version of Patrick. So that would be the correct way if you want to shorten St. Patrick's Day to St. Paddy's Day, not Paddy, Patty.
Yes, it's Paddy is the short.
Yeah,
yes, a lot of people get that wrong.
A lot of people, I got it wrong. I'll be honest with you. I made a mistake. And I'm sorry if that upsets anybody.
Wrong, sir. Wrong.
I think in this match we're going to see. I got to go with Drew just because I hate Sheamus. It'd be nice to have Grandpa Joe as a special guest referee.
You disrespectful, stupid idiot.
Tim.
Who cares? I'm gonna say I'm gonna say Sheamus because
I don't think so, Tim.
if anything, I want Fastlane to be an event of consequence. Beep beep. I want it. I don't want to watch this pay-per-view and the only thing I get out of it is, well, WrestleMania is in 3 weeks.
So
Thing sucks.
I mean, let's be honest. This show was thrown here to test run a WWE pay-per-view on the Peacock before we get to WrestleMania. Like, I mean, that's why it's here. Like, there was to me, that's the reason why this show got added.
Right on the cock. Yep.
3 Count Thursday is sponsored by Arena Eats. Log on to the website arenaeats.app. That's arenaeats.app for the ultimate fan experience. At your favorite sports venue, Arena Eats mobile app, pre-order, express pickup, and in-seat delivery. How do you place your order? Then we go to the singles match. Let's see, Devin and William both had Drew. Singles match for the Intercontinental title, Big E defending against Apollo Crews. I mean, I love the new Apollo, but I still think it's Big E's title. I don't think he's going to lose it now. The sad thing, and I know like you kind of alluded to it, Tim, is like we're probably just going to get a redo maybe of this at WrestleMania. Like we're going to get lather, rinse, repeat somehow. So, but I have Big E retaining. Tim.
Big E, to quote a long time ago quote from a fan about the British Bulldog needing to win whether he wants to or not. Just replace the British Bulldog with Big E here. If Big E doesn't win, I'm just going to cancel Peacock right out front. I'm just not going to do it. Yeah, I'm done. I'll be done. Like, Big E's promo on SmackDown this week was amazing. If you didn't watch it,
I'll have to go back and check it out.
Do it. Big E on
What am I
Talking
saying?
Smack.
They'll replay it in the video package.
Big E on Talking Smack was amazing. You want to see something that gets somebody riled up for next year's WrestleMania? Watch that. But Big E, that's yep.
Good. Intern Mark.
I think there's going to be a big W for Big E. Big E's going to retain. And I think we will get a rematch of sorts at WrestleMania.
Matt.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me to not have Big E win. Like, I think, you took him away from New Day long enough ago that we need to start seeing that push. I think this is part of that.
All right, then we go to let's jump up to the tag team match for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler defending against Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair. Devin and William both had Big E in the last matchup. Like, this isn't what should happen, but I feel like it would be a very WWE thing for it to happen. So Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair, your WrestleMania opponents 3 weeks ahead of time, will become your new women's tag team champions. Matt.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Why not? Just to have them lose it probably like the Raw before Mania, just to kind of create that turmoil. So yeah, sure. Let's have Sasha and Bianca win.
Intern Mark.
Yep. I can see that happening. Bianca and Sasha taking the tag team titles. I don't know. This whole teaming up opponents for a match or for a pay-per-view main event coming up is getting a little old, and I think it's been done so many times. But I'll go with Sasha and Bianca taking the titles.
Very good.
Only
Tim.
to lose them.
Yeah.
Team Shania will retain. I think Reginald is going to play a big part in this match.
Makes sense.
Because he's kind of playing both sides of the fence. Like, he's with Sasha, but he's not with Sasha, but he's with Nia, and Nia's hitting on him. And that's kind of cool. But I think it's going to be Team Shania getting ahead of Sasha and Bianca.
Very good. Devin says Team Nia, and he could not give two shits about this match. Williams says two belt Banks. And then finally we go to singles match for the Universal title. Either Edge or Jey Uso. I think there's a match Friday on SmackDown to determine who will be the special guest enforcer. But Roman Reigns defending the Universal title against Daniel Bryan. I feel like we're going lather, rinse, repeat here. And as much as I love Daniel Bryan, your WrestleMania main event will be Roman Reigns defending his title against Edge. I don't think we're going to get a Daniel Bryan edition here, or a twist. I think it's Roman Reigns. He's going to retain. Tim.
I think Roman Reigns will win here, but not without some chicanery. I think Daniel Bryan finds a way to get himself injected into this main event like he got injected into the WrestleMania 30 main event.
Okay.
Where he has to beat somebody at WrestleMania to face. What if he's got to beat the Usos? Jimmy Uso comes back, and it's Jay and Jimmy versus Daniel Bryan 2-on-1. If Daniel Bryan wins, he's involved in the main event for the Universal title. Like, that's what I think that, like, that's something that can possibly happen. Reclaim some Yeselmania 3 magic and like go from there. Like,
Yeselmania 3.
Yeah. I mean, it's a shame it's not in New Orleans and the giant Dino Bravo symbol is not in the back, but maybe it's for the best. But yeah, Roman Reigns will retain, but not without some sort of chicanery.
Gotcha. Intern Mark.
Yep. Same. Roman Reigns will retain. I would like Daniel Bryan a lot, but I hope he's not injected into the main event at WrestleMania. I think Reigns and Edge can carry itself in the main event.
Yeah, I'd like it. I'd like it just Edge.
Yeah, just Edge and Reigns. And I think, Bryan would be okay in there, but I'm happy with just Edge and Reigns.
Very good.
Reigns is going to retain.
Matt, what do you got?
Yeah, I think Reigns retains. I wouldn't necessarily mind a triple threat. I just don't think they go that route. I think they probably have something else in mind for Daniel. Maybe they'll start the storyline for that at Fastlane, but who knows? But I think Daniel at this point works better in singles matches. To have him in a triple threat with Reigns and Edge, I don't think he fits that as well as another triple threat he might be in.
Agreed. All right. Devin says the big dog Roman Reigns. William says Roman, even though he is tired of this gimmick. So that, of course, is Fastlane this Sunday. Three Count Thursday is sponsored by Arena Eats. Log on to the website arenaeats.app. That's arenaeats.app for the ultimate fan experience. At your favorite sports venue, Arena Eats mobile app, pre-order, express pickup, and in-seat delivery. How do you place your order?